Hey, Laura J here, in an emotional part of myself, with lots of personal dynamics changing and the pain that comes with loss. And I'm gonna be honest, on this 26 days out of 66, that when a part of us shows up that isn't feeling loved, that isn't feeling wanted, isn't feeling safe, isn't feeling secure, that part of us takes over. And then we have that lens to look at our whole lives through. And I am feeling but frustrated and irritated and just a lot. And I don't normally necessarily come on when I'm in the process of going through my emotions, because I don't know that it's necessarily as useful. And yet I do know also this triggers the part of you that is feeling like this, and you will have judgments based on how you've integrated the part of yourself that is weaker than other aspects of yourself and myself, because I'm the mirror you're looking through in this moment. And I think it's really important to acknowledge how one part of us can take over the whole of our perspective about life. And they don't necessarily have a mature, useful, or kind version of events, or their map of the world is not as useful or desirable as other aspects of us that perceive the world in a higher level. And then we trust the parts that look better, that feel better. And yet, when we can weather the storms of our inner realms to actually welcome those parts of us that are coming back to actually be reincorporated into us, then we can really trust ourselves more. So I'm going to keep this message short and sweet, because I have been meeting my own goal to have daily messages out in order to help me become more whole, and you, by going through it with me, maybe will benefit. Or maybe you won't, but I'll not know if you don't share what is real for you. So please leave a comment down below to let me know whether this resonates for you, and if there is an aspect of you that's overtaking all of you that needs to be welcomed back into your whole self, your heart, where you can hold all of you. And then how can you support yourself through that process? Talking with friends is useful, and I just did. But knowing how to sit with ourselves is really key. And so I just wanted to share that we're not always going to show up as our best. And when those parts of us that are less, seemingly, when they show up and we can actually hold the space for them to feel more safe within the kingdom of us, well then they're not going to be as dysfunctional or unresolved as they were before we actually held them and made space for them and welcomed them in. So that's what I'm working through and doing, and I wanted to share that my life is not perfect by any means. And even though I come out to share messages that I hope will inspire hope and love and greatness in others, that part of me I'm more familiar and comfortable with. But this part of me, you maybe don't know. And I don't want this to be the part of me that taints or shows the whole of me or paints the picture of the whole of me in my life, because it's not all of me. But it is a part of me. And it's a worthy part. And the part of you that is weaker is also worthy of being able to come home to you and your heart center so that you can step more fully onto the throne of your own inner realms, just as I am doing at the helm of my own. So I hope this message serves you. Leave a comment to let me know what it means to you and for you and what you're going to do with it. Thanks.